So when it comes to the BBC, they're a pretty secretive organisation. You know, they don't like to tell you too much. And I think we can see that by the response to my Freedom of Information request. And it's a good one as well. This is a question which everybody wants to know. Because I say for each of the calendar years, 2022, 23 and 24, please provide the total number of enforcement officers employed or contracted by TV licensing to conduct enforcement visits. Essentially, long story short, I wanted to know how many TV license investigators the BBC employed. It's just one of those things, if they've got 12, that's one thing. If they've got 2, that opens up a lot of questions. And if they've got 2,000 TV license investigators, again, whole lot of questions in regards to that one as well. And I'll show you their reply, and then I'll show you my reply. They weren't happy. But this new reply, I don't think they're going to be too happy with that one as well. But I put, for clarity, I'm only requesting the number of enforcement officers, and I'm not requesting names, locations, or even shift patterns. I just want one number. Yeah, that's it. 72, 274, 1. Just some guy on his own. Travels the whole country. What a noble job. So I sent that off to the BBC a couple of weeks ago. And I finally heard back from them. Like I said, I've already replied. I'll show you that in a moment. But they said, the BBC holds information which comes within the terms of your requests. But they say that they have concluded that exemptions in the FOI Act apply, and that they are not able to provide the information to me. Basically, they're hiding behind the FOI Act. They're kind of just saying, hang on a sec, information? No, we can't do that. You put a Freedom of Information request in, and they can't give you the information. Did I do something wrong? Is it me? I don't know. But you can see the rest of the reply down there. I'll just scroll down so you can pause it and read it. It's quite lengthy, but that's the thing. What is this? 1, 2. We'll call that the third one. 4, 5, 5 and some bullet points. I wanted digits. Yeah, I wanted either 2 digits or 3 digits, even 1 digit. That's fine. Like I said, we covered it. The guy on his own. It could just be 1. I wanted some digits. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But they gave me, what was it? About 5 paragraphs and a bullet point section. Come on now. That took time. That took time to write that. And I know exactly what you're thinking as well. Clown, come on now. You're not going to take that from the BBC? The bunch of lunatics working for them? No. I'm not going to take it. And you might also be thinking to yourself, Clown, you're not a lawyer. What are you doing? How are you going to dispute this? And truth be told, no, I'm not a lawyer, but, I'm just a clown. So I sent them this. I said, dear, I'm not going to read the whole thing out, actually. We're like 10 minutes. But I say I'm writing to request an internal review of your decision to withhold the number of TV licensing enforcement officers. And I go on to say, I understand the need to protect operational... I don't. Well, I kind of do. I just don't care if they have them or not. I guess why they would want to do it, but to spend our money doing it, I don't think they should be doing that. But I say, it's just a simple headcount of enforcement officers employed, or even contracted in each of the past 3 years. That's all I want. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Like half the people here writing their scripts, I used ChatGPT for this one. I said, hey, look, here's what the BBC sent me. Can you make a reply? And I'm going to come clean, I've got no reason to lie, The decision to apply Section 31. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be the first person. I'm going to tell you like it is. I don't know what Section 31 is. Don't care. They got to answer my question. They're going to mess us about. Why can't we mess them about? Actually, no, hang on. No. Let's say that. It's not messing them about. It is just asking for some information. They want to know how many people are in your household. And they want to know how many people are watching TV. But question to them? Nothing. Hang on, what was their response? Next time they ask me to pay the TV license fee, I might just send them this, but just change it so it's worded to them. And just see how that one lands. You know, just say, whoa. Section 31, BBC. I'm not allowed to pay the TV license. The Section 31. I'm not allowed to pay it. I know that's not going to work for them. The truth be told, they'd probably just end up taking further action. And, unfortunately, I'm still not going to pay the license. And if you enjoyed this video, where I might be losing my mind here, fellas. I might be losing it. I'm not losing this FOI, but I might be going a bit crazy. And if you enjoy that level of, I don't know, insanity, as well as statistics, flashy visuals on screen, if that's your bag, I gotta tell you, you gotta subscribe. You weren't gonna believe what I've got for tomorrow. You thought this was bad. Honestly, just wait.
This country has gone crazy.